Hey everybody, Midwest Picker here. Glad you are here with me. I am cheating. I do have a tab with Hulu, and I have the game on muted. Looks like Kansas City's not doing so hot, but it's coming up on halftime, so who knows?
I have the game on
something might improve in the second half. Who knows? But we've got Wendy here. Welcome. Glad you are here to my live stream. Just hanging out tonight. Will be Q&A, answering questions. I do have like 4 or 5 things pulled up that I've sold recently. I'll talk about those solds, like where I sourced them, what I paid for them, what they sold for, and how they shipped. So we'll talk about that. Beth is here. Glad to see you, Beth. Welcome. Select Pet is here. I just lost a fish today too. I just thought of that. We have a 29-gallon high with just a variety of small tetras and small miniature brown pleco. And then we actually bought some glowfish, the skirt tetras. They're very hardy. They've lived 4 or 5 years. They're very tough fish. I just thought they were cool. But the pink one died today. He wasn't doing good. So we did lose one. We still have about 10 other fish, I think, and a zebra snail. Yeah, it's getting wild around Wendy. She's near Tampa. Craig is here. Good evening, Craig. Glad you are with us. Thanks for stopping by. Frugal Peanut is here. Hello. Mrs. Midwest might or might not be joining us, so we'll see. It is cold down here in the eBay office. I don't know why. Maybe because I was snow blowing today. Here in West Michigan, it was a high of 9 degrees today, so sometimes when that happens, it just chills me to the bone, and I just can't get warm. So got a space heater here in the eBay office. Got my quilted hoodie on, trying to keep me warm. Let's see here. Q&A. Good. I got a ton of well, that's what I'm here for. Yeah, I mean, I've said this in my videos before. I started eBay in 2002, before YouTube existed. And there really was very little help for new people to eBay. It was a steep learning curve. I made tons of mistakes. So this is a great time to be a new reseller. You've got so many resources now with YouTube, I guess TikTok maybe. Many more books now on how to resell and stuff like that if people still read books. So yeah, I'm happy to answer questions. Junkman is here. I'm south of you in Indiana. It's been cold here. Snow. Oh, cool. Yeah, I miss wood stoves and wood burning fireplaces. Yeah, we got about a foot here. My parents live in Fort Wayne, and they usually have a little less snow and a little warmer temperature there. Let's see, what do we got? Chuck's been cold too. Yeah, I forget where you guys are at. You have to remind me. I think it's Missouri. I'm not quite sure. I can't keep people straight. It's so hard. Sue is here. Hello, Sue. Welcome to my live stream. Let's see, what do we got in here? Got 11 people already. Yeah, this is just a fun time talking about what sold, answering questions. I got a Hulu tab open, so I'm keeping an eye on the game, kind of, sort of. Not really. But when we get a few more folks in here, maybe around 10 or 12 after, I'll show you some stuff I sold and where I sourced it. I'm really trying to let my inventory run down. Trying not to source. It's very difficult not to. I'm sourcing online a little bit. Don't tell Mrs. Midwest I said that. But as far as going to thrift stores, estate sales, all that kind of stuff is just, I haven't done that in months. And trying to get my inventory down as much as possible. The plan is to move and be in a new house by December. So it'd be much, much easier if I scaled down my reselling, get into the new place, get settled, and then I can scale up later. So it's kind of my plan right now. Oh yeah, Wisconsin. That's right. So you've got it much worse than we do. I just saw a map today on the difference Lake Michigan makes on temperature. We're like 9-10 degrees Wisconsin, folks, it's like -10, -9. Big swing in difference in temperature because of the Lake Michigan. It's amazing. So yeah, you guys always have it colder than we do. Yeah, Mrs. Midwest will be here, either in the chat or in person. So yeah, things are going good. I don't think so. I don't see her anywhere. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, we got a fight already in the game. You don't fight with Tom Brady. What are you thinking? That'll never go good. Kansas City 6, Tampa Bay 14. 55 seconds left in the first half. It's 1st and 10. The Bucs have the ball, so the halftime show will be coming up. A bunch of nothing. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes isn't really having a good day. I mean, the first quarter, he's only had 2 completions out of 10. He's getting better, but he didn't start out very hot. So that's that. So if you have any questions, go ahead and throw your questions in the chat, or you can talk about any bolos, anything you've sold that you want to share and let us know about. Let's see. We got snow here yesterday. Yeah, it's fun when you're down south. I've been to Georgia a couple times, Florida a lot. It's fun to see little kids that were born and raised in Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, northern Florida. And when they see snow for the first time, it's just magical. It's just amazing. Because you can go several years, I think, with no snow at all. And then when they're like 5 or 6 years old and they see it for the first time, that's pretty cool. Or if you have a pet, if you have a dog that you get as a puppy and it's like 2 years old and it's never seen snow, and then the first time it snows, you let it outside, it like jumps in the air and tries to bite all the snowflakes and stuff. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I was born in January in Michigan, so I think I've always seen snow. There was never a time I didn't. Let's see here. 13 in the chat. All right, quick packing question so I don't bore the experienced people. How would you ship photo paper? I got a bunch of sealed packs of photo paper. I got next to nothing for cost. Yeah, I have photo paper too. Canon photo paper. Mine is 5x7 sheets, and it's in a box of like 50, and they're really heavy. So is yours new in the package, I'm guessing? Sealed packs, yeah, photo paper. Is it 8.5 by 11 or is it smaller? What I would say, because it's heavy and it's a pain in the butt, I would use a Priority Mail flat rate padded mailer and just put them in there. With your discount, if you buy your shipping through eBay, it's about $7.45. That's probably the cheapest way to go because that stupid stuff is heavy. I don't know why. But if you can get it under £1, obviously first class. But if it's a big, heavy package, you're going to get stuck shipping it priority mail, which really stinks. It depends on how heavy it is, of course. Phone, you put out a garden. Junk man. Not sure what you're asking. I would love to have a garden, but I don't right now. Yeah, Chuck, I was born, let's see, I like to tell people I was born before the internet. I was born before, well, let's see, what else is there? I was born in the middle of the Vietnam War. Yeah, 1966 in Michigan in January. So I'm kind of like a polar bear. New in the pack, 8x11, a 10-pack. That's not too heavy, a 10-pack. I would put it in a padded mailer, like a 9x13 padded envelope, and ship it first class is what I would do. I don't know how much money you're going to get for 10 sheets, though. Not super valuable if it's 10, but that's what I would do. I would buy 9x13 padded envelopes and just ship it first class. You could lot them up. Yeah, it depends. You could try it alone by itself first. And if you have like 8 of them, just say, 8 available. Then it gets tricky though. What if they buy like 5? Then it's going to go beyond a pound and it's going to cost, you won't ship it first class anymore. So yeah, if you do lot them up, it's going to have to go priority mail, I'm thinking, depending on how many you have. But definitely weigh them. Jennifer, glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see Jennifer Hayes in the house. We'll probably get a lot of non-football people. 13 so far. Oh, let's see what's happening. It looks like Kansas City must have kicked. They got 6 now. It's now, what is this doing? 6-14. Kansas City 6, Tampa Bay 14. Let's see, people saying hello. Pamela Lynn, welcome, welcome. Glad you are here. We are just going to be talking about what sold, answering reseller questions. I got a tab on my laptop, so I got Hulu, and I'm secretly watching the game, but I got the sound muted. Kind of a low-scoring game. It's still the second quarter, 13 seconds to go. They're really dragging this out. That's funny. Do you travel around to flea markets in other states? Actually, me and Mrs. Midwest, we were just talking about that. In the spring, I think April or May, we want to take a trip down to Shipshewana, Indiana. They have a giant flea market there. I think it's Tuesday, Thursday. I don't know. The hours are weird. That was a few years ago. I know it was like Tuesday, so I'm going to have to take a vacation day from work, but we want to make a road trip. It's exactly 2 hours south of us, straight down 131. I've been there before. It's pretty good. We'll just leave, I don't know, 8 in the morning, go down there for 4 hours and come back all in the same day. So it's pretty rare that I go out of state for a flea market. But I don't mind doing that. It is fun if it's a big one. Yeah, there's some kind of football game going on. I forget what they call it. Super something. Yeah, and the Super Bowl number is my age. It's Super Bowl 55, and I'm 55 years old. Oh, we got a fight in the end zone. What's going on? No way. Tampa Bay scored a touchdown. It's now Kansas City 6, Tampa Bay 20 with 6 seconds left. So Wendy's probably hearing fireworks where she lives right now. Whoa. Yeah, they have auctions, all kinds of stuff. If we want to do it in one day, we won't have time for auctions. I would love to stay for the auction. I'd probably have to get a hotel. But yeah, I love live auctions. People saying hi. Jason, my cousin, is here. Hello, hello. How are you? Welcome to my live stream. I probably should talk about what I sold now. We got enough people here. Yeah, I bet. People are getting excited in Tampa Bay, shooting off fireworks. Yeah, I haven't been watching it close, Chuck. We do have it on upstairs, but we have the sound turned down. People saying hi, hello. Yeah, he's a big Chiefs fan, and I was kind of hoping that the Chiefs would do better. But you never know. It's only halftime. They could make a comeback. All right, so I'm going to try to share my screen without breaking the internet here. Let's see here. All right, first item. Well, it's not the football game. All right, this was a dumb purchase. Okay, so this is a Pokemon Nintendo Switch controller. So I was at a Marshall store in Auburn Hills, Michigan. I talked about that. Me and Mrs. Midwest went Christmas shopping. and the checkout snakes all around and around. It's like 100 feet, and they got all of this last minute, crap, food, beef jerky, candy, all this stuff. Somebody picked up this controller and just dumped it in the potato chips. So it took me about a half hour to check out, and I'm standing there and I looked down and I saw it, and it was on clearance. And I thought, oh, I don't know anything about the Nintendo Switch. I don't really know anything about Pokemon. I tried to do some comps and they were all over the place. $25 to $40 were sold. And this was like, I don't know, $18.95, and I was just bored and it was stupid, and I bought it. And I was thinking, well, maybe I can get 40 for it. Well, no, not quite. So that was an aberration that there was a comp of $40. And this was months and months ago. So that was a dumb purchase, but it eventually sold. I think that says $29.71 plus shipping on top. So this is not a recommendation. I don't recommend this one unless you get it for free or super cheap at a garage sale. This is sealed, brand new in the package, and I didn't even break even. I probably lost $1 or $2 on this deal. All right. Have you ever... yeah, I've been there, Wendy, to the flea market and then the town. We spent the night there a couple years ago and just hung out. As far as the auction itself, I haven't, but the flea market I have. Hello. Saying hi to Jason. Everybody saying hi. See how far behind I am. Who's the halftime show tonight? I have no idea. They're just walking off the field right now. The Bucks are up 21-6. Yeah, if it's always a musical, but I'm getting so old I don't even know who these artists are. I know who Bruno Mars is. That was last year or the year before, but it's to the point where they have DJs and these young singers. I have no clue who they are. Rebel Junk, I don't think I said hello. Welcome to my live stream. Yeah, I need to know Peanut's name too. I'm learning names and I'm very slow. Not so far. It doesn't. I source a lot of free stuff and inexpensive. I got a lot of ephemera I got for 10 cents a piece, basically. And when I sell that for $50 or $30 or yeah, that's a rush. I really like that. I have a lot of vintage collectibles, so they're long tail. They can take 2 or 3 years to sell. So I don't have a lot of quick flips. I wish I did. But yeah, when you source something for free or next to free and it sells for like $40, yeah, that's like kind of like Christmas morning. It's really exciting. For me, it hasn't gone away. Marcy, like the Peanuts character. All right. See if I can remember that. Oh, okay. I think I'll remember that now. If I knew you had that, I could have bought it for my kids who loves Pokemon. It's always on Switch. Yeah, there's other ones, I'm sure, on eBay. But yeah, that thing took forever to sell. And it's shaped like an Xbox controller. I don't know. It's weird. Chuck is easy to remember because it's in his YouTube name. Okay. I don't think... Oh, I missed Mike. Hello, Mike. Yo. Welcome to my live stream. Glad you're here. Yeah, Peppermint Patty and Marcy. They didn't get a lot of screen time on the Peanuts. Pigpen did. Yeah, I'm not good with screen names, even though I try. Tiles are slow. I sold one You have to look at my Instagram. I sold one like 2 weeks ago, and now they're all on sale. I put my whole store on sale 15% off for like a week. So they are on sale technically right now. Jason, we got another Jason. That's 2 Jasons in here giving us an update. Chiefs 6, Buccaneers 21. It's now halftime. Let me pull up my Hulu tab. They're still on commercials right now. I can't tell you who the halftime musical guest is. So while we're waiting, let's go to the next item I sold. Share my screen. Go here. Yeah, this is kind of a cool one. This is an ephemera one. So this sold for $12.71. This is part of an ephemera lot. I think I got this from Brian Davis, Mr. Buys a Lot. So my cost of goods is about $1. And I haven't scratched the surface on this 20-pound box of ephemera I got from him. So this is a political magazine, 1966, I believe. These were pretty common back in the day. It's not glossy, it's matte, so it's plain paper. Not a huge demand. I think I listed it for, I can't see the screen, $14.95. Let me pull it up here. Yeah, I listed it for $14.95, put it on sale, 15% off, and boom, it sold right away. First day of the sale, $12.71 plus shipping on top. And the way I ship that, if you're new, is I get 2 sheets of cardboard that are about an inch bigger, so like 9 by 12. I put that magazine in a plastic sleeve, a magazine sleeve, tape it shut, sandwich it in the cardboard, put a piece of tape around all 4 sides, and then I put it in a poly mailer that's just slightly bigger to waterproof it. It was only 7 ounces, went first class. They paid $5 shipping. I probably paid $3.85, so I made a little bit on shipping too. So that's the second item that I sold. I love ephemera. It's really lightweight, can go for big money. Malpal, hello, how are you? Welcome to my live stream. Glad you're here. We're talking what sold, answering questions. I don't know what's going on with the Super Bowl. Yeah, they're putting stupid filters on like SpongeBob and on whatever. I'm not watching that. Okay, next. Any tip for someone shipping if the 9 to 5 job puts you at work before the post office opens until after it closes? Well, that's a great question because I work 9 to 5. I'm working from home because of the Rona. But before that, I had to drive into the office and drive back every day. So that was a challenge. I would sometimes package everything up and put it in the back seat of my car. And then on my lunch break, I would, run to McDonald's or run whatever and go to the closest post office and drop it off there, go through drive-through, grab my food, run back to the office and eat at my desk. Because I'm part-time, I didn't sell every day. So I didn't have to do that every day. That's one option. The other option is a pickup, which I wouldn't do personally. You can do a porch pickup. You can schedule it online, put it on your front porch, and then just go to work and hope and pray that the mail carrier gets the message from the USPS.com website and they go to your porch and they actually pick it up or it doesn't get stolen. I personally wouldn't do that. That's an option. Let me look at the chat here. Scheduled pickup. Dawn is here, 2 hip chicks. Welcome. If you guys don't know Dawn and Mary, check out their channel every Tuesday and Thursday live at noon. You'll see me there. You'll see Chuck there. You'll see Jennifer there. Good times had by all. That's cool too. Yeah, maybe if you go online, see if there's any businesses near your work or your home that have drop-offs for the USPS. I know like Walgreens, Rite Aid, CVS Pharmacy, they'll do it for UPS and FedEx, but maybe the USPS has that where you can drop it off too. That's an idea. Yeah, I have a very small post office in my town. They don't even have that. I've tried like try driving 20 miles away to bigger post offices here in West Michigan. None of them have a drop box for like priority mail or prepaid packages where you can just dump it in. If you watch Kevin Commonwealth Picker, his intro on his videos, there's a little clip of his kids doing that, dumping them in a drop-off bin. Unfortunately, around here, for some reason, none of them have that. If it's not clogged up, yeah, I worry about that. You're welcome, Dawn. I'm going to check next town over. It's about 20 minutes away, and I think... Yeah, that is a time crunch. If you have a person you trust in your life, a significant other, you could package it up the night before. I do that with Mrs. Midwest, and I put it in a bag by the front door so she has to see it to leave the house. Her work hours are different than mine. It's like 9 to 2. So then she'll take the package on her way into work and bring it to the post office, which is real close to her work anyways. So if you have somebody you trust, a family member, maybe even a neighbor or a friend, you can, if they live real close to your house, you could bring it to them the night before. And if they're going into town anyways, for whatever reason, then they could drop it off for you. That way you can kind of network with people that you trust. Yeah, I wish I had that. That would be cool. All right, I gotta wet my whistle. I get talking too much, I get all dried out. All right, let's look at the third item. Share my screen. And let's go to Chrome tab. Magazine, Nintendo. All right, so here's one for new resellers. You might be a little surprised, but Blank Media does sell, and it sells usually pretty good. Yeah, Jason is a mail carrier, I believe. So yeah, Blank Media, this is blank VHS tapes that's sealed brand new in the package. This is an unusual one where it's 3 different brands all sealed together. I don't even know where I sourced this. Maybe a flea market. I don't know. I think I paid like $4 for this. Took a while to sell, and people have their favorite brands like Memorex, Maxell, Sony sells really well. These are different. These are RCA, Kodak, and Konica, I think. So let me pull this up. Yeah, they were $14.95 plus priority mail shipping on top. They weigh well over a pound, almost 2 pounds. Put them on sale for $12.71, and they sold right away. So that's another thing. Cat the Nurse Flipper talks about this too. So this is a trick that you can do. If you're having slow sales or you want to boost your sales or do a quick flip, clear out inventory, this is what I do. I go through a certain item, like 10 items, just pick some items, raise the price, say 15%, and then put them on sale 15% off for 7 days. And you would be shocked how many people get excited that, 1, you have a sale, and 2, that it's only 7 days, or they catch the sale and there's only 3 days left. It creates a sense of urgency. And they're like, well, if I don't buy it, somebody else will. And if I wait too long, it won't be on sale anymore. Sounds funny, but I've done that and I've seen my sales double. It is a trick. It's a psychological trick, but it does work. Oh, Gateway Pickers, thank you very much. Yeah, I got the ear flap hat. That is a Stomy Chromer. Let me Google that. It's a very, very nice hat, and it's a bit pricey. Let me type hat Stomy Chromer. I think that's how you say it. There we go. Stormy Chromer. That was close. Oh, that one's only $44. Well, I had an ear flap, so that's probably why it was more. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I'm not bragging or anything, but it's cold here, and I deserve a nice hat. So let me, okay, stop doing that. Let me go back here. Hello. It's a nice hat. It's so nice. I'm going to share my screen. If I can find it. There we go. Boom. Oops. Don't want to do that. There we go. Look at that hat. So if you didn't see my latest video, it's a 2-minute video, and I'm sporting this awesome, sexy hat. It's dangerous to wear this outdoors because the women just come flocking from every direction. They get in car accidents staring at me. I have to tell them I'm married. Sorry, ladies. But yeah, it's a great hat. It keeps you so warm. The first thing I do when I come back in the house is I take that hat off, because you could really like unzip your coat and walk around with your coat open or no coat on if it's like 20 degrees, because today was 9 degrees and I was not cold at all. That thing is fantastic. It's not real fur, but it's wool hat with the fur liner and the ear flaps and all that stuff. Yeah, I really seriously thought I could walk to the North Pole wearing that thing. It was so good. Da, da, da. Hit thumb. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. If you don't mind hitting that thumbs up. Say what you are saying is don't buy anything from you when it is on sale. Yeah, I think I figured out what you're saying, Don. Yeah, it's a trick. Yeah, if you want to buy anything, if you follow me on Instagram or YouTube or whatever, just send me a message and say, hey, I heard you talking about this item, and send me an offer. I'd love to give my viewers a discount. Now, I can't really do that with eBay unless we go through eBay, because that's part of the policy, but almost everything in my eBay has offers turned on. So if you see something you want, send an offer and a message saying, hey, this is Chuck from YouTube. Can I get this for $10? And no reasonable offer will be refused. I'd be happy to give you guys a break. And if you see an unboxing video or a sourcing video and I don't have it listed yet, send me a message. I can sell it to you off platform through PayPal. Be happy to do that too. Yeah, it is an awesome hat. You really you can't wear that hat unless it's below freezing. If it's 38 degrees and you try to wear that hat, you will sweat. It's got to be very cold. Yeah, Elmer Fudd hat, ear flap hat. Yeah, I'm telling you. I made the mistake of like wearing it when it was 40 degrees outside, and I had to take it off. It's just too warm. Yeah, it's cool, Chuck. I like it. How long is the challenge? I must have missed a question there. Tracy Park started. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was cold earlier. And there's Mrs. Midwest. Everybody say hello to Mrs. Midwest. I don't know if you guys noticed, Joey is like stalking us over there.
Yeah.
We're just talking about the halftime shows. Oh, there we go.
Uh-huh.
I have no idea who that is. Who is this guy?
I didn't figure you would.
Do you know who it is?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Oh, come on.
I have no idea. I know who it's not.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Bruno Mars. Who is that?
Oh my gosh. I'm not going to tell you.
In Sync?
Yeah, that's In Sync, babe.
Yeah. So I'm cheating. I got a Hulu tab open. The halftime show is on, and there's a good-looking young guy in a red sports coat. We got an orchestra playing violin. If you put a gun to my head, I couldn't tell you who that was. I have no idea.
You're so funny.
Yeah, no, I'm clueless. I was telling these guys too, this happens now. I have no idea who these people are.
You're so funny.
What is the Chuck from YouTube discount? Well, you have to find out, Chuck. Send me an offer. I have a sword. I know Marcy would probably kill you, but I have a $300 antique sword. You could send me an offer on that. That would be a cool wall hanger for your living room, I think.
Hello.
That's Sue saying hello. Beth saying hello.
Hi.
Pamela Lynn. Look at that. Everybody likes.
Hello, everybody.
What? Yeah, I missed that. There was some YouTube joke going around, and I think Chuck said Tracy started that. I have no idea what that is. I missed the boat on that one. Yeah, Jonathan. I don't know if I said hello, Jonathan, but welcome. I think I did. I'm not sure. Who is this performing at halftime? Let me know, because Mrs. Midwest won't tell me who this is.
Well, it's not the weekday.
His name is Weekend. That's his name? Weekend?
The weekend.
The Weekend?
Yeah.
What kind of name is that? The Weekend.
What kind of name is Dave Thomas?
What kind of name is Midwest Picker?
Right.
Okay, so The Weekend is performing the halftime show. All right.
Okay, we got it.
He ain't no Rolling Stones, let me tell you that. Show. Okay, Chuck, show Dave mine or Matt's like. You got. I have swords. Well, this is an antique fraternal organization sword from like 1895 to 1910. Fantastic condition for as old as it is. There's one other one on eBay that's just all rusted. Mine has no rust at all. No, I still have it. I have like 4 watchers and a lot of views, but nobody sent an offer yet. Yeah, answer the door with a sword in your hand. Is the Chuck discount? Not quite that much, no. The Weekend. Yeah, I have no clue who this Weekend guy is. Seems like a nice guy. Now we got some kind of creepy Pink Floyd thing going on with everybody wearing.
Yeah, I don't even know why you're watching this and you have no idea what's going on.
I have no idea what's going on. Well, I guess I say hello. Hello, Mike.
Hello.
How are you? Did you see my snowblower driveway video today? I think you did.
I did, from the front window.
Yeah, from the safety of the living room. Oh, well, thanks, Chris. Crispy Toys and Treasures. If you don't know Chris, check out his channel. He's starting to ramp up his content. I'm trying to ramp up mine. I used to do like 2 videos a week, 3 videos a week. I slacked off. Chris is making more content, so go check out Crispy Toys and Treasures. Great channel. I watched his November unboxing. He outbid me. It's very friendly, but he won that Vegas ephemera lot. Remember the one I was going to sell my coin collection to buy? So he got it for over $800.
Oh, gotcha.
And it was a box like the size of a dishwasher, just full of awesome stuff. And I went back and watched his unboxing video. Just thousands and thousands of dollars worth of ephemera that Chris got. He's already sold a few items already. It's not going to be long. He could sell 12 things out of that box and pay for the whole thing. I mean, it's just crazy. So yeah, check out Crispy's channel. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Here's a like to Gateway's video. Explains
I think
the
it's
channel.
supposed to be a link. But
oh, okay. Here's a link to Gateway's video. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Just like me. Read my mind, not my words.
Yeah. Go ahead and drop links. That's totally fine. Thanks for doing that, Chuck. I'll have to, I'll watch the replay later and click on that. So there is a challenge. I like a good challenge. Oh, that's cool. Emily's last video. Nice. I'm going to have to get in on this challenge. Yeah, I like a good challenge. Or on the way, still don't know what to do with them. Yeah.
That you read it out loud here.
Well, that's how my mind works.
Okay.
Are you on managed payments, Chuck? Because eBay said they're going to fix that issue where you can't sell coins, bullion, gold, silver, blah, blah, blah. But they're going to fix that. I thought by February 22, you'll be able to start doing that again under managed payments on eBay. So if that's the case, I can help you as far as, looking up the value so you can price them appropriately. I love selling coins on eBay because it's a guaranteed sell. Whether it's an auction or buy it now, they will sell. They never don't sell. Unless it's a damaged coin and it's got issues. But I love flipping coins. Do you see what I did there? I love flipping coins.
Awesome dad joke there.
Stop for a second.
Yeah, Dave too.
Yeah, I mean, I've slowed way down. When's the last time I went to a thrift store?
Yeah, but Months. I feel like I'm going to be eating in here. There's so much.
I did buy a box of stuff from No Money G.
Right.
Well, it's like 120 like plexiglass rulers, like M&M's and Disney and Mickey Mouse and Goofy. Only $30 for like 120. So
awesome.
I'm still sourcing, but a lot less than I used to. But hey,
I want to know where's the boxes of jewelry?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have that. I have glass and paper and tools.
I see all of it here.
Jewelry is tricky. Yeah, that could be, Chris. I know eBay kind of felt bad about that glitch, so they might have fixed it already. I don't know. I hope so, because they're really shooting themselves in the foot saying you can't sell that. But I've got a box of coins I won at an auction. Some of them are foreign coins, and I've just held on to them until they fix the glitch. So you might be right. You might be able to do it now. Dad joke. I love flipping coins. Yeah. If you watch Chris's channel, I mean, he has, it's not hoarding if you're selling. That's what I tell people. Right. It's not hoarding if you're selling. So Chris is selling, but yeah, he can barely maneuver. But hey, when you can get those deals, I mean, when you can get a really good deal like he's been getting, how can you not buy it?
True.
I know people, I think it's Julian, the bearded thrifter, I think. I might be getting that wrong. He even admitted that he puts his inventory stock in his bathtub, and then he moves it out to take a shower, dries the tub, and then moves it back in because he's got nowhere to store his stuff anymore. So his tub is full of stuff. That's hilarious. I won't do that.
Yeah, thank you.
Have you ever bought something explaining to yourself, but end up putting it in your own collection or you? See behind me here. Yeah, I did that with uranium glass. It's like every other piece I'd buy, I'd keep it. My goal someday is to have like a curio cabinet in the eBay office and put all the uranium glass in there with like UV strip lights and all that stuff. I don't know when that'll ever happen, but so my collection is in a box. So for me, that was tough. When I find uranium glass that's rare, like salt and pepper shakers or a lamp, something oddball, I tend to keep it. And then the common uranium glass, I sell it. So yeah, I do have that problem of keeping some of the stuff I source. Not so much anymore, but I did probably in the summertime. I did.
Well, I think I may have taught you that when I worked at the jewelry store. Look how much money you saved me, babe, on this diamond.
Yeah.
Or this ruby or
that
sapphire. Yeah.
Yeah, that's dangerous. When Mrs. Midwest worked at a jewelry store, you can charge a purchase to your paycheck. So it's kind of like, here's my paycheck, 27 cents, but look how much money I saved.
I know, and look how beautiful it is on me.
Yeah, I saved 75%. Yeah, I do. I did that before. What did I have? My Cadillac? Yeah, something where the trunk and the back seat were just full of stuff. Boxes. shipping supplies. And it's tempting when you only have one child at home. You don't need a 5-passenger vehicle anymore. So that space, it can easily get filled with shipping supplies and just stuff. So I did do that temporarily too. Yeah, I bought a small UV blacklight flashlight I keep in my car. It's got it on Amazon for like $10. And I put that in my pocket when I go sourcing. So if I see any, I just kind of casually pull out that flashlight and give it a little shot. And you just learn from experience. Some uranium glass is yellow, some of it's amber, some of it's even blue. Let me turn the camera off real quick.
Which one are you looking for?
This
Oh.
All right. So uranium glass is typically green. I can see it from across the room and spot it now. The more rare is amber yellow colored, but this is a paperweight it doesn't show up well, but it's blue. It's got like cobalt blue glass, but if you put it under a UV light, it glows green. So this is a little more valuable because it's so unusual. But common uranium glass, like little salad plates and little saucers, they don't usually have a whole lot of value. It's usually the bigger bowls or like a table lamp, things like that have a lot of value. Pretty Mrs. Dave. Hello.
Hello.
Thank you. And that is Marcy. I remember her name now. Rebel Junk, welcome to my live stream. I don't know if I said hi earlier. I think I might have. I don't know. I can't keep up, but glad you're here. Yeah, there's a lot of great content out there on YouTube as far as uranium glass. Let me see. Yeah, I do that, especially like at flea markets and garage sales. Sometimes people don't know what they have, and they don't know it's uranium glass. And if it's like 50 cents or $1, I'll just buy it anyways. And then when I walk away, I'll take out my flashlight and shine it on there, and just to figure out if it's uranium glass or not. If you go to an antique store, they usually know what they have. So yeah, look for the unusual stuff. Like, I don't know, like I bought a juicer for oranges that was uranium glass, a big plate called an alphabet plate. It's got all the letters of the alphabet with a girl's face in the center. That's just worth more than other stuff. But lamps are definitely hard to find. Yeah, a lot of people do. They walk right by it and they don't know what it is.
Yeah, I've never heard of it until you explained it to me one day.
Yeah, and I just learned what it was, just like 2 years ago for the first time.
Huh.
Yeah, the ultraviolet light can do that, like at sunset when the sun is really low in the horizon. If you've got it on your windowsill, it can cause it to glow a little bit too. Kind of neat. Thing with uranium, I think it's uranium sulfide that they use in the glass. It doesn't glow in the dark at all. It has to be some amount of UV light, either natural or a flashlight. Da, da, da. Mm-hmm. Baseball gloves, do you suggest padded? The flat rate envelope is too thin. That's usually cardboard, and you can only usually get like ephemera in there. The padded flat rate mailer is more flexible, and anything you can jam in there, you're allowed to put in there. So if you can fit a baseball glove in a padded flat rate mailer, you're fine. The flat rate envelope is not allowed to bulge, and you can't like put, like a baseball in there. That's not allowed. But the padded one, that is allowed. So you can double check, go to USPS.com, but I'm pretty sure those are the rules. I sold a vintage baseball glove recently. I actually put it in a poly mailer, and it was fine that way too. Yeah, some of it can, like a tea pitcher, tumblers. I got sherbet glasses now on my eBay store, and I can't give them away. So I think it depends on the brand. There's Anchor Hocking, there's Federal, there's all these different brands. Some are worth a lot more than others. Oh, let's see. If you like a cinnamon toast. Really? Interesting. Yeah, Chris is a toy expert. Knows there's a lot of changes in the toy world too. It's hard to keep up. I think the rule on either is as long as you can close it as designed. Yeah. I know the cardboard ones, their eyebrow will go up a little bit if it's bulging and strange looking. But yeah, the padded one for sure. You can put shoes in there. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, I mean, that's a double bonus because I do like the cereal. All right, so let me share. I think this is my last what's sold. Oh, you know what? I think I showed you everything. The VHS tapes, the magazine, the controller. It seems like, oh, nope. There's one more. National Geographic magazine map. All right. So this is part of an ephemera lot I got from a flea market, the Burley Park Flea Market. I got a whole paper grocery bag stuffed full of ephemera. So my cost of goods is like 10 cents. And I got 6 of these vintage wall maps from the 1930s. Like this one's 1936, the Pacific Ocean. Don't ask me why, but I sold another one that was New York City. And these are kind of common. There's a lot of them on eBay. It was $14.95 plus shipping on top. And I put it on sale, and it immediately sold the same day. So not a real quick seller, but hey, I sourced it for $0.10, which is basically free. Sold it for $12.71, so that's not so bad. Not too bad. Let's see.
Yeah, exactly. Not wanting to buy all those cereal boxes because then you're going to eat them.
I don't mind doing
that. Oh, no. That's an issue here at our house.
That's an issue. I've never had cereal go stale.
No.
No. Can you cover your ears? Yeah, I did win.
I already know.
I won one small auction lot. I mean, it was like this big. It's like, yeah, I did win one. I bid on a bunch and just let them go because I'm trying not to source too much. But yeah, I did want one. That's hard to say. I won one lot. Yeah, I won a lot.
English language.
I won a lot. A small one.
A lot of what?
Yeah. I wanted to try something. Yeah, that's tricky. I did win part of the ephemera lot from Brian that I won. It seems like 6 months ago. Inside of that were these old deeds from the early 1900s. Yeah, deeds and paperwork and stuff like that. Somebody collects that stuff. I haven't gotten around to listing it yet, though. And I don't know how well they sell. Anything from the 1800s will sell super fast because a lot of them are handwritten. And these deeds, land deeds I have, are handwritten. But for some reason, once you hit about 1910 and newer, they just don't sell nearly as well.
I wish we did.
Yeah, we never do. I mean, it's gone.
We like sugar and carbs, and
yeah,
here you go.
There you go. Yeah. So I did share my hat with them. That's what. Boom.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I think you need to share that with everybody.
Yeah, I did. They liked it. I got all kinds of compliments in the chat. That's an awesome hat.
It is. I think it's perfect for you.
Yeah. It is. I was telling them that it causes car accidents and
Right.
women pull over, and I'm like,
I have to
sorry,
beat him off with a stick.
sorry, ladies, I'm married. Keep driving.
Under a cul-de-sac that nobody drives down.
Yeah, the 80-year-old women. Yeah,
No, it does look very warm.
Mm-hmm.
Wish they made it in pink.
You know, if you Google it, you might be able to find it.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I only sold 4 things since the last time I shared. Nothing left to share there. And do you know about the new video share button? So,
I've been watching you with the video share. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Sounds a little jealous.
Right.
You know,
I'm not sure if that's the word for it, but
well, if you ask nicely, I might let you borrow it.
I'll remember that.
Yeah.
Or I'll just let you be the one that goes outside to shovel.
Well, yeah.
I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, 8:56. Let's go to Hulu. Yeah, they're on commercials now, so it looks like the halftime show is now over. So I think The Weeknd is back at his hotel. Am I really hip now?
So hip, babe.
So hip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This chair, though, I feel like I need a booster seat.
A booster?
Yeah.
I don't really have anything.
That's right.
You can get my pillow down the hall.
No, thank you.
All right. You look cute.
You
Sitting in a little kid's chair.
Yeah.
Speaking of little kid's chair, did I tell you about that barber chair I used to have as a kid? And I found it on eBay. The General Tom Thumb one. I'll tell you about it later.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like...
You're going to tease me with stories that you're not going to tell me right now?
Yeah, it's really cool. And it's expensive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to be square. So I had a... Don't ever do this, but don't go on eBay and search for something you had as a child, as far as a toy or your favorite chair or whatever. Because if you find it, for one, it's going to be expensive, and two, you're going to want to buy it so bad. Let me show you what I had as a kid. I had a barber chair when I was a kid, and my mom sold it in a garage sale or whatever, and I haven't seen it since. So I decided to look it up on eBay, and I found it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to have this chair. But is it worth it? I think so. You know, it'd be really cool is if this one on eBay was my chair, like it had my name on the back or something. That would be so cool, wouldn't it?
So cool.
Oh, they don't have it anymore. So this is the one I had right here, but it was red like this, but didn't have that crap on it. It was like this. 19. Oh, that's a starting bid. So it's like $80. Maybe there's a sold one. So I really thought about buying it just as a wall hanger, just a decoration, but it's kind of expensive.
Are you gonna decorate your eBay office with it?
Well, I'm not gonna decorate the living room with it. I'll show them the white one. Let's see here. Take that off. Do this. Do this. All right. So we minimize here. Okay, I'm going to share my screen. This is not the one I had, but it's close. So this is what it looks like. So when I was a kid, I had a red one of these. It was red, General Tom Thumb. It's all vinyl. And I guess you bring this with you to the barber when you're a little kid, and then you sit in here, and it's kind of like a booster seat. I just used it as a chair when I was 6, 7, 8 years old. And I love this chair. And you can't see the back, but I'm pretty sure I carved my initials in the back of this or whatever. But I found a red one on eBay that was identical to what I used to have. It was like $55, $65. And I'm like, yeah, I can't pull the trigger on that. It's just too much money, even though it's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know. And I get messages sometimes when I sell something that's a vintage collectible. Every once in a while, the buyer will send me a message thanking me. They've been looking for this and they couldn't find it. They're so happy, and it really, makes their day. And that makes my day knowing that they're so happy. Okay, so they must have scored again. So Wendy lives close to Tampa Bay, and every time they score, people shoot off fireworks and get crazy.
Gotcha.
9-21. Yeah.
I'll turn that down.
Yeah, no. I don't know why
what is that anyway?
That's Terminator 2. Need you ask? Oh. I'm getting spam now. I have no idea. That's a group. Group spam. All right. Yeah, I'll turn down my ringtone. We don't need to hear that. Okay. All right, I got to catch up with the chat here. I'm still searching for a train. Is that a model train like a Lionel? Like a metal model train, or are you talking like a toy train? But yeah, that's the scary thing, is if you find it, you're going to want it so bad. Wendy's giving us a play-by-play. The Bucks must have scored. Yeah, they had 21, so that's probably why you heard a cannon go off. Yeah, thanks. I like that little barber chair. Maybe I should have bought it when I saw it, because now it's gone.
That's just another thing that we'll have to move here in a couple months.
It's all right. See? Beth said red would have been awesome.
Uh-huh. I believe that red would have been better than the white.
I'm sure it'll turn up again.
But awesome neighbors.
Cannon in the street. That's sweet. 21-9. Yeah, you must not, Chris, because I have 27-9. So they must have missed the extra point. We're watching a replay right now. There's a touchdown. Come on. Yeah, it's 9-27. So they must have missed this extra point, which is kind of funny. And I don't know what that was. All right, whatever. All right. 9-27. Oh, okay. So it must have been like a toy more than a model. Well, I hope you find it. Yeah, probably something you sit on as a kid. 28. Yeah, the other thing I've been trying to find on eBay. Let's see. The other thing I've been trying to find is my favorite shirt. So I know guys do this. I don't know if girls did this, but I had a favorite shirt and I would wear it all the time, and to make my mom mad, because that shirt stinks. You can't wear it day after day. You got to wash it. So it was like my favorite shirt. I outgrew it. I tried to keep it in my closet. It's like a boy's medium. It's a teeny little shirt. And it hung in my closet. And then when I wasn't looking, I was at school or something. She had a garage sale and she went through my closet, took all my clothes that don't fit anymore and sold them in a garage sale. And one day it was just gone. So ever since I started getting back into eBay like 2 or 3 years ago, I've been looking for this shirt on eBay and I can't find it anywhere. It was a red, like polyester shirt that had a screen print on the front of kind of like comic book art. And it was like a rooftop with a chimney with like a zombie coming out of it with his eyes like half closed, half asleep. And it said, I'm pretty sure across the top, it said creepy or it said creep. And it was like a nighttime scene. And it was really zombie-ish and really cool. And I have searched Google, Amazon, eBay, Etsy, Poshmark, Never seen that shirt since. I have no idea who made it. I don't think it's Marvel or DC Comics. I think it's just some off-brand. But it would be cool to frame it.
I'm so sad that you don't have this shirt.
It'd be cool to frame it and hang it in our living room. No, hang it here in the eBay office, right there in that spot right there.
The one that's like 4 inches because you can't see. Yeah.
Let's see. There goes the Canon. Let's see. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's probably a toy that you sit on.
Chuck's a funny guy.
Yeah. No, I don't think it was homemade. It was store-bought. But it was so cool, though. The graphics were awesome. It was like a comic book cover type of thing. All the girls hated it when I wore it to school, so I knew it was great. And then one day it just disappeared. Yeah, it's tempting to buy stuff like that. I try not to. No, Chris. Just like a toy train, like a big wheel or anything else. I loved my big wheel. Did you ever have a big wheel?
Yeah, we used to make ice cream on it.
You tip it over. Yeah, tip it over and make ice cream.
We were just talking about that at the family function the other day.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That was my favorite toy of all time. Could go so fast and then pull the handbrake and do it.
Make the tire flat or the wheel.
Oh yeah,
it wasn't really a tire.
Yeah, you'd wear a big flat spot in the plastic tires for sure. Yeah, but that you could really get going on that. I spray painted mine. It was like a metallic green, and I kept moving the seat back as I got older, and it was like maxed out, and I couldn't move it back anymore.
Yeah,
that was sad. We used to make ramps and jumps with them, and ride in traffic.
I was too scared to do anything like that. I just watch my brothers do silly stuff.
Yeah. Come on, hike the ball. See what Mahomes does. Oh, Mahomes just got sacked. Not good, not good.
So I was thinking the other day about my favorite eBay purchase that I ever made. When I worked at the jewelry store, I sold this particular diamond for $19.99 consistently.
$1,999.
And I was just perusing through eBay. This was probably, 18 years ago, 19 years ago. Well, no, it was like 17. Anyway, timing is not important. But I went online and was looking on eBay just for things from that store. And somebody had this, like the one that I sold on there for like $258. I think it was somebody's eBay store that they were selling it for somebody else, but with all of the paperwork. But, this was back when eBay was auction only. And so, it said 6 days. And I thought, well, for $258, I can't not buy this.
Or bid on it.
Bid on it. And so, totally forgot that I put a bid on it. But 6 days later, I got a thing saying you won this $2,000 diamond for $258. And I still wear it.
Nice.
I had it redone, but it's still on my hand. It's my favorite thing.
Makes you wonder why they sold it so cheap.
Right.
Maybe they thought it would go for much more.
Well, I'm sure.
And it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal. I have no idea when the big wheels first came out. I had my big wheel like in 1973, 74. So sometime before that, I think Chris might know the answer to that. I would guess the late 60s. Yeah, I think they do, Chuck, but they come with a big Harley Davidson motor on them. think they call them trikes.
Or rascals, maybe.
Rascals, yeah. Oh, that's funny, Chris. Yeah, I'm watching it on Hulu, so it's Hulu Live. But yeah, I think you're right. The CBS app, I think, is a little behind. Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
I look for those big things. I haven't ever found anything quite that good in a sale, I guess. But the things that I look for are a little bit more for me and not to resell. So
could be that
be careful with that.
Yeah, it could be the person selling it didn't know what it was worth. So
well, they had all the paperwork saying that it wasn't purchased. I mean, we got the receipt and everything. I'm thinking it was just somebody that needed some cash right now.
Yeah, could be. Hey, look how smart I am, Chuck. 1968. That's cool. Or 69. Yeah, I figured it was late 60s. Razor. Dominic is in the house. Is this where the Super Bowl? Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the Rona party of two. We have a tab for Hulu Live, so I got it muted. Every once in a while, I'll check out the game, give people an update. But glad you're here, Dominic. I already talked about what I sold. Just 4 items since last Sunday. And that's another thing that's funny, too. I do believe that the more active you are, the better. I have not listed on eBay in 3 weeks, and my sales are robust. Every day, cha-ching, cha-ching. When I took the store off of time away, I sold 4 things in 1 day.
Yeah.
I mean, cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I haven't...
How's that go?
Cha-ching, 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 cha-ching. I haven't revised my listings. I haven't changed the prices. I did do a sale, but that was just a couple days ago. But I haven't listed in 3 weeks, and my sales are still strong. So I know people say you should list every single day. Don't list once a month, or like me, don't just list on Saturday. It'll kill your sales, blah, blah, blah. I don't know if that's true. I think if you have something people want, it's going to sell no matter what. But I've been so behind on my listing. I was shocked that my sales didn't fall off a cliff. They've actually gone up since I've stopped listing. It's just really weird.
Yeah. Right. It's the getting in is not a problem. I think it's the getting out.
Yeah. Just true of a lot of things. As getting out of the office chair is much more difficult than getting in the office chair. Oh yeah, I remember the green machine. Yeah, that was big. Yeah, did you bring enough snacks for everyone, Dominic, or just yourself? Yeah. I saw. Did you see, Chris, that episode of American Pickers when they went to the Mark's Toys headquarters? There's like a Mark's Toy museum, and it's attached to the old factory, and they have like all of the original Mark's Toys behind glass, and they picked a few things and bought a few things from the guy. I think one of the original owners is still alive. He's like 85 years old. But they had the coolest toys new in the box behind glass. That's a great episode. You might be able to find that episode on YouTube if you missed it. Yeah, we're partying it up. That's right. We know how to party. Was the rooftop on the shirt like a factory with many chimneys? I can't remember. I think so. And it was the center of the shirt was the main chimney with like a zombie like coming out of it. And I remember his eyes were kind of droopy and tired looking. There may have been other chimneys in the background. But it's hard to describe. It's like a nighttime scene almost. I know the back of the shirt was red, solid red. But yeah, I don't even know how to look for it because I tried Googling those phrases, and yeah, that sounds kind of like what it was, Beth. Really close. Yeah, Dominic, you have to check out my 2-minute video I put up, me in Little Midwest clearing the snow on my driveway. I'm wearing a drop dead sexy hat that you have to see. No comment, no comments.
We believe you.
Yeah. Your 800 closes. Yeah, I do have. I'm very careful with promoted listings. Everybody has a theory on that. I know Lonnie Shed Flips, he'll do 1.1% on almost everything. So if anybody does just 1%, he edges them out a little bit. I'll do anything that's got a lot of competition. I'll do 2%, 3%. I don't want to give eBay any more money than I have to, but if it's vintage collectibles, I definitely don't do promoted. But everybody's got an opinion. It works for some people. It doesn't work for others. Whoa, whoa. Where am I? Holy cow. Where did I go?
Oh, you're...
Yeah, I already got that one. And that one. There we go. Oh, yeah, they're doing a lot of field goals. Did they? I still have 9 to 28. Maybe we're delayed. I don't know. Your sack should be there by Wednesday. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Yeah, she's sending me some food in the mail.
Thanks, Wendy.
Yeah. Whenever I eat this weird, bizarre food, I get no kisses for at least 6 hours from Mrs. Midwest because
only if they're like fish flavored.
Yeah, deep fried fish skin, and you just opening that package made the whole office.
Oh, it was horrendous.
It smelled so bad, but it tasted really good. You know, I didn't mind it. Yeah, I don't even know if it's still open because that episode was like a rerun from 2 or 3 years ago. But that museum was fantastic. I mean, just the craziest stuff. You probably know it, but Mark's made this giant monster. It's got a famous name. It's like 3 feet tall. They had one new in the box from like 1952 or something like that. It was crazy. And the value was like $20,000. It was nuts. This shirt is it. What are you laughing at? Dave is so sassy.
He is. I agree, Dom.
What does that even mean?
Go to the next one.
I meant to say clones. I still don't get it. You meant to say sexy? I don't know. It's so late at night that my brain doesn't work. Dominic throws out these great jokes, and half the time I don't get it.
Yeah. Welcome to my world, everybody.
But it's because it's late at night. My brain does not work.
I think this happens at 3 p.m. too.
No,
but that's
it
okay.
doesn't.
We
Sure.
still love you.
You can look the title up on eBay and see if it's like a creepy works haunted house black. Huh. Well, let me see. Can I highlight? I can't highlight that. All right. I'm going to have to check that out afterwards in the replay. I can't highlight. Yeah, my cursor won't allow me to highlight that.
Okay, so then
you
just
can do
this, honey.
Yeah, take a picture of it.
Yeah.
I won't be able to read that.
Okay. It's a good thing you have me.
You do it.
Oh, I just did it. We're the same cloud, so you have access to it already.
All right. Thanks for that, Beth. I'll look that up later. Yeah, if that's it, you get a free Midwest Picker magnet. I'm just kidding.
Lucky you.
You don't even have a
no, I don't.
magnet.
I don't.
Thanks for that info, Beth, though. That's fantastic. Yeah, especially vintage collectibles. And what's really exciting, Select Pet asked this question earlier, is it still exciting when you make the big sale? What's really exciting, too, on top of that, is when I list something on eBay, and mine is the only one on eBay. I mean, literally, eBay has billions of listings. But if I have a vintage collectible, something odd, like that recipe box right there, mid-century modern.
I don't know what you're pointing at because there's 8,000 things right there.
It says recipe.
Oh.
Mid-century modern salt and pepper shakers, recipe boxes. If mine is the only one on eBay, that's really exciting because you can ask any price you want. 9 to 30. Woo! This score is jumping up. I think this is kind of clinching it. It looks like Tampa Bay is going to win this one. I shouldn't call it so early, but man, 9 to 31. It's not looking good. Maybe I'm psychic. Could be.
Right. Because he's a little bit behind.
Yeah, that's funny. A little bit of a delay. You got to bet quick, though. Yeah, let's see. Chad, not Chris. So Gateway Picker is Chad. Oh, you know what? You know why you threw me? You changed your picture. You had a different picture in the past, didn't you? A different avatar, or whatever it's called. Let me know, Chad, if that's true. Because you used to have like a company logo, and now it's your face. That's why I forgot your name. Yeah. That's the other thing. I changed my picture, too, from a black and white logo to Enoch. So I think that messed up people, too, for a little while. Let's see. Gateway Picker. Dave, I meant to say you had your 800 clones that promoted the items for you. I still don't know. Yeah, Dominic, you're so sophisticated. Your jokes go right over my head. Yeah, I'm too slow. I'm old and it's late and I'm trying to understand. Yeah, I had a logo. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so I know who you are. Yeah, you threw me by changing your picture, but now I got it now. Is your picture still on Instagram or do you change that one too? I'm just curious. You get that?
No, but I don't talk all the time like you guys do.
Yeah.
I'm just here
every
once in a while. So.
You're not hip to the lingo
right,
yet? Not
right.
yet. You're getting there. Yeah, I can't wait to look up that shirt. Woohoo! Mm-hmm. I hope I find it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, woohoo. Gonna put it in a little picture frame. What I will do is buy it like a poster frame and then lay it flat on that. Oh my gosh. Mm-hmm. That would be awesome.
Are you gonna take Enoch down and put that up?
No, Enoch's staying. Unless you want me to move Enoch to the living room.
No.
And then I could put the t-shirt there where he's at.
Definitely not.
All right, well, don't say it so loud.
Okay, Enoch knows that. I don't really care for him. He's creepy behind me.
Mm-hmm. You're only about 12 years older than Tom. Yeah, I know. He's, 41, I think. 42. 9.
Is he?
Yeah, Tom Brady. What? What?
I'm curious now.
You're curious now? 9 to 31. Yep, not looking good for the Chiefs.
Oh. I'm 2 months older than Tom Brady. I thought he was older than me.
Oh, yeah, you still have the logo on Instagram? You know how every time I go into a live. Oh, yeah. So Dominic likes to tease me because I watch a lot of lives and I'm in the chat and we cross paths all the time. And it's like he'll go into a live and I'm already there. And he's like, you're in every single.
Do you guys even work like ever?
Yeah, now I get it, Dominic. Yeah. And it's funny because I have more fun watching YouTube, either recorded or live, than I do television. But we also, we're like Generation Y almost. We watch TV, but then we have our laptops and our phones all at the same time.
Right.
So we have 3 devices going all at once. We multitask. So we'll have the news on the TV. I'll be watching YouTube on the laptop, and then my phone, I'll be checking Facebook. Mrs. Midwest, she's got her 3 devices.
Well, most of the time, though, we give Little Midwest the TV,
yeah.
So she's got her cooking show going on, and
yeah. But Dominic's right. It's like there's 800 Midwest pickers all over YouTube because every time he goes into a live, I'm in the chat.
Yeah.
And I do.
I believe it.
Well, the other thing I do too is I cheat. I'll have multiple tabs open. So I'll go into a live, turn the sound way down, and then go in another live and turn the sound up. So I'll have a live auction going in just to see if there's anything I want to buy. And then Dominic is live, so I'll pull his up with the sound up. And then a third live, in case something happens, I'll turn the volume down. And I've been known to be in 2 or 3 lives at the same time.
Well, you know, for the 19 years we've been together, I've been saying I wish you would hang out with your friends more. So
now I am.
I guess.
Yeah. My
There's one way to do it, right?
Yeah, my e-friends. Yeah. Same. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny. It's a misnomer, but people like Dominic, Primetime Treasure Hunter, Kevin, Commonwealth Picker, Matt, Part-Time Picker out in California. These guys all say they're part-time resellers, and that always makes me laugh because they work a full-time job, but then they have 800 listings on eBay, and they upload a YouTube video every day or every other day. They basically have 2 full-time jobs is what they're doing. And they just devote so much time into this free content for all of us. It's amazing. But it makes me laugh when they say they're a part-time reseller. They're really full-time and have 2 full-time jobs. But yeah, I wonder that too. Like, how much sleep do these guys get? It's amazing the amount of work they put into this.
Down.
Yeah, here.
Down.
Here.
Down. Down.
Here.
Down.
No, I didn't see that one yet. Lurking animals.
No.
Dave, you need to be. Yeah, I know. I should just stick to one. But yeah, I like to multitask. You learn, twice as fast, or you learn 3 times as fast doing that. I've never made the mistake of typing something in the wrong chat. I know I've seen that happen before. Somebody will make a comment or respond to a question and it's in the wrong tab. That's hilarious. I've never done that, I don't think.
I've never done that.
No.
But I have responded to a text that I thought was just you sending me, but it was a group chat. And now I never do that again.
You have to be very careful. I've texted the wrong person before, but it was always pretty innocent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You've done that with my coworkers when I was at work.
Yeah.
We had a good laugh at that.
Well, remember that phone call? So when I was working at the nursing home that starts with the letter P?
Yep.
Okay. So this is before, I guess, texting was really big. So me and Mrs. Midwest would call each other on the phone. And I was in an office and she'd call me and we would talk. And at the end of the call, I would say, I love you. She'd say, I love you too. Bye, and hang up. And then I would call her. So we call each other 3 or 4 times a day. And I just hung up with Mrs. Midwest, and the woman in medical records called my office. Her name is Jan, I think, right? Yeah. And she said, hey, Dave, do you have, I'll just make up a fake name. Do you have Mrs. Smith's chart in your office? And I'm like, no, I don't have it, and I don't see it anywhere. And she says, okay, thanks. And I said, okay, thanks, love you. And I hung up. And I had to call her. I had to collect myself. I'm like, oh my God. I just told Jan I loved her. So I called her back and I said, I am so sorry. I was just on the phone with Mrs. Midwest And she thought it was hilarious. And that was like the running joke for a year that Dave loved Jan in medical records, which I don't wish her harm, but I don't love her. But it was such a habit to say, okay, love you, bye, and hang up. So,
I think the funnier story was the lady in Kohl's.
Kohl's. Oh, that I touched? Yeah. So let me catch up with the chat here a second real quick.
But you have to tell that story.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's a balance. I call it, what did I call it? A work-life balance. Dominic knows what that is. You just have to set your priorities. And I've talked about this too in other videos. Family comes first, real life comes first, and then reselling, and then last is YouTube. Those are my priorities because I have a full-time job, but everybody's different. But yeah, if you don't set your priorities and you don't schedule time, it can get overwhelming really quick. Chicken fried steak, glad you are here. Welcome, welcome. I don't usually go this far. It's 9:30 and we're strong. Let's see how many people we got. 17 people in the house. Awesome. Yeah, I got one more Midwest picker story for you. Yeah, I know, it's funny. Yeah, when Dominic heard my the good, the bad, and the ugly, he said that he thinks he loves me. That's so funny. Yeah. So, because I always mention Dominic because he's a neuropsychologist, so I'm sure he studied different kinds of psychology in college, even though he might not do this on a day-to-day basis. He knows what I'm talking about.
Dom, I really would love to get your take on my guy here one of these days. But anyway, that's for another time.
Dominic works with brain injury. It has nothing to do with me at all. Well, I've had a lot of brain injuries in my life, but anyway, remember that car accident I told you about? Where you don't remember half of my stories, but
I think you make them up.
No, I don't. I bubbled out a windshield with my head. Do you remember it?
No.
Anyway, so this is a funny story, and it's totally innocent, and it has psychology involved with it. So me and Mrs. Midwest are shopping, and it's kind of crowded, whatever. This is, I don't know how many years ago. But the power of the human touch is amazing. So like if you have a child who feels sick and they rest their head on your chest and you pat them on the shoulder, it just makes them feel better. Shaking someone's hand. That innocent human touch is a huge way of communicating, and it can be good or bad. So we were shopping and we were looking at clothes, and she was right here, and I would say, hey honey, look at this. This is on sale, 50% off. And we're walking around and I'm looking at something that I want to buy. I didn't know she walked away. And a total stranger came up next to me and was looking at clothes and had similar hair. And I'm like, oh, this shirt is awesome. And I go, hey, honey. And I tapped on the shoulder. It was a total stranger. She looked at me like I was a serial killer and quickly walked away. I was like, oh, my gosh. Totally innocent. But
I saw it all happen from far away.
Yeah.
That was hysterical.
20 feet away, Mrs. Midwest is looking at me like, what is your problem? And it's totally innocent, but when you physically touch a stranger, the communication is just 1,000 times more powerful than just looking at a stranger or winking at a stranger or even saying hello to a stranger. If you physically touch them, it's amazing what that does. This lady, she didn't realize that I was with my wife and that my wife walked away. She thought I was just a guy in a store, and I turned around and tapped her on the shoulder. So she went into panic mode and just like sprinted away. But it was totally hilarious. I laughed it off, but that's just one of many stories.
No.
I didn't do the monogram, did I?
Yeah, you were all the way down. We went back all the way. Yep.
Yeah, I did that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a lot of Midwest picker stories like that. So maybe instead of trivia on Sunday Night Lives, I'll do, Yeah, that's another story. I'll do stories.
Oh, yeah.
Story time with Midwest Picker.
Let me know how much I owe you down. It'd be worth all the money.
Yeah, I didn't result in a head injury, but I've had some pretty serious car accidents that you would think I would have a head injury, and I never did. I've had CT scans of my head, and there's
nothing in there.
There's nothing in there. No, there's no injury at all. But yeah. Mm-hmm. Oopsie. Well, you can cancel that sale, Chris. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can warn people. Warning, creep coming towards you right now.
Right.
Oh, man. Yeah, that was funny. Getting arrested at gunpoint was funny, too.
Oh,
okay,
my goodness.
We have commercials right now.
Okay, you guys, this one is the very best. No,
I'm going to save that.
Oh my gosh.
Always keep them wanting more.
You guys have to come back for this because I laugh hysterically.
The big bad wolf sound. What are you talking about?
He huffed and he puffed.
Oh my gosh. I'm not reading you nothing, Dominic. Courtney is here. A new logo or avatar. Hello, Courtney. I think I mentioned her before. Wednesdays live. I believe it's 10 p.m. It's kind of late for me. She does be on the lookout.
Yeah.
So people are allowed to share what they've sold.
Yep, and I remember you talking about
it. I was on her show one time, and then I participate. She's got a fantastic channel. Anybody that doesn't know Courtney, this is Bolo Buddies. Check out her YouTube channel. If you're new to reselling, even if you're not, if you're struggling to find out what actually sells so you don't waste your time and money and resources sourcing the wrong items, check out Courtney's channel, either a recorded video or live, or the replay of the live, and you can figure out what actually sells and what it sells for. So it's a great source for bolos. Oh, a new banner also. Okay, cool. Yeah, Cat the Nurse Flipper made my banner on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel homepage, there's a big, I don't know if you've seen it. This new banner here.
Who gave you permission to put me up there?
Well, I have a license that says I can.
Oh. And that was, I made a new one. That was pre-weight loss.
Pre-weight loss.
Yeah.
Well, you're welcome, Courtney. Absolutely. Yeah, I have so many stories. I should probably write a book. But yeah.
Has he told you guys about the book that he wrote?
The book.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm in the process of, there's self-publishing websites, so it's not as exciting as it sounds, but I am in the process of writing a book on my experiences as a nurse from 1995 to like 2005, just all the funny, hilarious stories. It's like 98% done, and there's a website, I think it's called Lulu, Lulu, because it sounds like Hulu, but it's not. And for like $4, you can upload a Word document and then pick the format, and they'll actually print a book. So it's really inexpensive. I think it's cool. I want to do that before I lose my memory and forget the details, so I can, print off maybe 10 of them and just give them to friends or whatever. But then it started me thinking I have non-work related funny stories too, like the bust and car accidents and dogs running away and all that kind of stuff. So yeah. Oh. So is this your husband? What's going on? Yeah, I'm really confused. You got two accounts. You got this account and you got this account. Sourcing with, so this must be your second YouTube channel of all your sourcing videos, And then this channel is all of your what sold or what could sell bolo videos. Sweet. So is this new now? A lot of people are starting to make 2 channels, which is really smart. So you can split the content up, because some people are more interested in sourcing. Other people are more interested in bolos. So that's a good idea.
So Wendy, this one isn't about reselling. This was his nurse journey, and there's some interesting content, to say the least.
Yeah, so if you don't know, I'm a registered nurse, and I've been working in that field since 1995. So I wrote down just all the hilarious stories with the patients I've taken care of in long-term care, the stories they've told and the funny things they've said and done. A lot of these are stories where you had to be there to be funny, and some of them aren't. Some of them are just universally funny. So that's what those are. Yeah, that's what I figured, Courtney. That's a great idea. Okay. So now you can go around and sub to all the people you're already subbed to. Yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, yeah. That kind of makes sense. You know, if you have tags that are focused on bolos and what's sold, and people are looking for sourcing, they might not find your channel if it's tagged that way. So that's a good idea. Yeah, I've started this book like 10 years ago.
At least, yeah.
And I just have to find the time to finish it and wrap it up. Because I'm not including anything current because I work from home. I'm a chart auditor. That's boring. Nobody cares. So it's like 95 to 2005. So it would be real easy to put a bow on it and be done. I just got to find, the time to do that. Okay, that's cool. Do you self-publish that too through a website where people can just buy one book at a time? I think that's pretty common now.
It does.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing how much the world has changed from 1995 to 2021.
Yeah, I think inquiring minds want to know, babe.
I could devote like the next month or two to finishing that up. Maybe I'll just devote the month of February to finishing that up. The weird thing is this website has like these Microsoft Word templates. So if you want a paperback, you use this template. And if you want a bigger spiral bound, you use this template. And when I try to copy and paste my Word document into their template, the formatting is all screwed up and the page numbers don't line up in the middle bottom of the page. It's off to the side. That was like 5 years ago. So maybe they've improved it. I don't know, but I have to be able to copy and paste my work into their template to get it to print the right way. Because I don't want it to be 8.5 by 11 spiral bound. I'd rather have it be smaller, but I don't know. Maybe spiral bound is better because it'd be easier to copy and paste it into it. But yeah, I got to come up with some cover art and all that kind of jazz. But yeah, hopefully by the end of February. Should be pretty funny. I think so.
Well, yeah.
18 people in the house. 9 to 31. Is that what it was before? So I'm guessing end of February. I should have the book done by then.
But also, you've been saying that since like 2010. So
yeah, I have more pressure now because these guys.
Okay. I hope you do.
Yeah. You can even through this website, you can even put it on Amazon, give it an ISBN number. And then you can, if you spend like $20, you can have it copyrighted and trademarked and protected. I don't know that I'll do all of that. I don't know anybody that's going to steal my work because it's not that important. Really super easy, Courtney. I use Teespring. And they just recently, I got an email from them that they changed their name to Spring. So I don't know. If you Google Teespring, I think you'll still find it. Doesn't cost anything at all. It's totally free, and it's real easy to design the merchandise. So if it's a coffee mug or a t-shirt, you just, paste in your logo and it centers it and all that stuff. The only downside with Teespring is that it's extremely slow for the buyer. So if somebody wants to buy my mug, Teespring actually makes just one mug. So it takes 3 to 4 weeks to get your product. That's the downside. The upside for me is the seller. I don't have to buy 100 t-shirts and keep them in my house and just hope somebody buys them, and then I ship them as they sell. Some people do that. You can get t-shirts for like $4 a piece and sell them for 15, but I don't want to keep that inventory in my house, and I don't want to get stuck with a bunch of merch that nobody wants. So I use Teespring. It's on them to make it and ship it and all that. So, like, for example, a coffee mug that's a Midwest Picker mug, it's like $13.99. That doesn't include shipping. For every one that's sold, I get like $4 or $5. So the profit is pretty good. It's sad that it takes so long if somebody buys something for them to get it. But you make pretty good money. And the bigger the item, the more expensive the item, of course, the more money you make. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Yeah. See, now I forgot.
Keep on them.
I forgot Dawn was in the chat, and I opened my big mouth and said, I'll have this book done by the end of February. So you know what she's going to say to me every Tuesday and Thursday at noon. Are you working on the book, Dave? Mm-hmm. Are you getting close? So that's a good problem to have. I have my sister Dawn, who's going to be on my case to get this book done.
We know me being on your case didn't do it. So good luck, Dawn.
Yeah, good luck, Dawn. Good luck getting me to do that. No, she'll be my accountability sister.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, Teespring is pretty cool. I know a lot of people do that. Yeah, I just put the link to my Teespring store in the description of my YouTube videos. And then I have MidwestPicker.com, which will link to my Teespring store too. Oh, really? Did Mary write a book? Interesting. Yeah, once you hit a certain threshold, Teespring allows a direct link. And I'm not sure why it's different, but it is better and different. I have 1,400 subs, so I have to paste it a different way. But you're right. If you have 10,000 subs, Teespring will have a special link to your Teespring store, which looks better than what I have, and then you can put that in the description.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Okay. Shirts, mugs.
So she's saying Mary didn't do a book. She did shirts and mugs herself.
Oh, yeah. That's right. There's a Two Hip Chicks t-shirt and mugs and stuff. That's right. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, so she created the merch and then had it shipped to your house, and then you're going to sell that. That's one way to do it for sure. I know probably half the YouTube content creators do it that way. Stickers, t-shirts, mugs, and then they sell it themselves.
So she's creating them?
Yeah, she designed the logos.
Right, but is she saying that she made them, or she just created them and did it online, or is she like actually doing the work herself on the shirts and mugs?
I think she designed them and had them made and shipped to her house.
Okay.
I don't think she made them like a screen print t-shirt.
See, she's doing it herself.
Impress. She bought. Well, yeah. So yeah, that's like screen printing almost. She's doing it with a vinyl cutter and press. She bought. Wow. So she is very crafty. That the big upside to that is you can ship it immediately. So if somebody buys that, you can put it in the mail the next day, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
With Teespring, somebody buys the T-shirt and they wait 3.5 weeks to get it. That's not so cool. So, yeah, that's pretty neat. I'm not that handy, but that's definitely a way to do it. $9.50.
Yeah.
We're going on 2 hours.
I was like, I can't believe you're still awake.
Yeah. I got one droopy eye.
Right?
Yeah. So I'll have to save my stories for next Sunday. I've got a ton of them. Maybe I should start writing them down.
Yeah. You guys want to be back for this one.
Which one?
I'll come in. The big one.
When I was arrested at gunpoint. Could you imagine? Well, you have stories too, don't you? Think of them. You got until next Sunday to write them down.
I have plenty people.
Were you guys ever robbed at Zales?
No.
But you've had some pretty weird customers, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing as entertaining as
my stories.
You at gunpoint.
Isn't it amazing I'm still alive? Of all the things
right.
all the deer I've hit with my car and
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho,
so yeah, I'll save these crazy stories. Maybe 2 stories per Sunday, and I'll kind of like dole them out over time. They're pretty wild. Work stories, personal stories, engagement with the police and those law enforcement officers. Yeah, all kinds of cool stuff.
Such a rebel you are.
Such a rebel. Such a tough guy. All right. Well, it's 9:52 and I'm getting sleepy, so we're going to call it a night. Thank you guys for being here on the Super Bowl Sunday. Glad you joined us. I enjoyed sharing my bolos, what sold. Thank you for being here and participating. I appreciate that. Yeah, you don't have to do anything, Courtney. All you have to do is design the product. So you get like a white mug, a white T-shirt, whatever. Take your logo or your face, whatever, and you put the picture on the website and you line it up. You just design the stuff and that's it. You don't touch the product. You never see the product. You can order samples for yourself, but they do all the shipping and they do all the creating the items and everything. So yeah, and then you decide your cut. So let's say you have a premium T-shirt for $24.99. You can determine how much money you want out of that sale. You could say, I only want $2 and bring the price down. Or you can say, I want the full, say, $9 and the price is $24.99. So you can lower the item price and lower your cut, or you can keep it at the suggested price. So a lot of my items, I lower the suggested price and I lower my cut, just hoping that they sell better that way. So yeah, it's really cool. It's Teespring, Tee Spring. Check that out. Will you get an alert when someone orders? I think you can set up notifications. I'm not quite sure. They have a dashboard where you can go in and see sales, and then there's pending amount of money, and then you just ask for the money and they transfer it to your bank account or your PayPal or whatever. But a lot of it is manual. Like getting the money, I think, is manual. I set mine up a long time ago, so I don't remember. I don't think I have my notifications turned on. I think they're turned off. So I just manually go to the dashboard and see if I sold anything. And I haven't sold a whole lot. I've probably made, I don't know, $18 since I did this a year ago. Something like that.
You too, Beth.
Yeah, good seeing you too. Thanks for being here.
Good night, everyone.
You know how to end the broadcast? All right. See you next Sunday.